Everybody, here's anyone back with another video. And today's video is going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be sort of segment, I guess, into two parts. Review of these headphones, which we'll talk about in a minute, and also talking about why I use two headphones for streaming now, as opposed to one pair of headphones. So it's kind of an interesting story, and I'm going to try to take you all through it. And I guess I'll just go ahead and jump into it. So as you guys may or may not know, for those of you who don't follow me on Twitch, which you should, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/grid21. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, starting around 2:30 p.m. EST. Actually, I started streaming earlier. So for those of you who do follow my stream, you will know that my Astro A50 wireless headphones recently started dying, in the sense that the battery life was just basically giving out and not holding up a normal charge like I'm used to them doing. And I've had them for a super long time, and I was like, you know, I'm noticing I'm charging it more, but they're a really great pair of headphones and they sound absolutely amazing, but I need to replace these headphones. And which leads me to talk about these. This is the Logitech G733 KDA Edition branded headphones by Logitech that I bought to replace my wireless headphones. So I guess I'll talk about the headphones first, and then I'll talk about why I still use two headphones, or why I started using two headphones, and a little bit about how my audio routing now works. So for those of you who, this is so funny. Marketing is really amazing sometimes, and for those of you who don't know, although you probably have, considering how many views this video has, Riot Games did a music video for their virtual K-pop group KDA, and the song was called More, and there's a particular scene in there, and I can link, maybe I'll link, do like a timecode link thing, whatever, where the character Seraphine is wearing these exact headphones. And I saw the video for it, and it was released on my birthday, and it was like one of my favorite videos now just because of that. But I was like, these headphones are super cool that they, you know, like, I liked the strap, and I thought it was like, man, it's a shame that these aren't actual headphones. Well, lo and behold, a couple months later, Logitech actually does release these headphones that you can own literally for real, and they're branded with like KDA on the side, and the strap looks super cool. I'm looking at my preview here and all this stuff, and they're actually a very, I guess this is where the review sort of starts. So I bought these headphones to, well, one, fandom things, because I really like KDA, in case nobody has noticed on my stream. And two, I needed to replace my wireless headphones altogether. And since Logitech was selling these, I was like, well, I like KDA and I needed wireless headphones, so this is kind of a win. So I bought these, and I've had them for about a month or so now, and they're actually very, very light. I really like how light these headphones are. They are mostly as comfortable as they look. The battery life on them is exceptionally good. I can get through several streams with these headphones and not have to charge it. What I like also is that the battery is user replaceable, which Astro A50 headphone battery is not very user replaceable. At least it's not easy without stripping the entire headphones down to the bare PCB, which I find kind of ridiculous considering the fact that Astro is owned by Logitech. So there's something clearly wrong in that department, in my opinion, but whatever. So these headphones are definitely really good, lightweight, comfortable, mostly. I say mostly because I wear glasses, obviously, and having these on my head for extended periods of time tend to make my head feel a little bit fatigued and my ears a little bit tired after a while. Simply because I think it's just my glasses frames. I want to get better ones at some point that don't look the way that these look now. but I'm usually pretty comfortable wearing them. They're very soft padding. It's very squishy, and it's, you know, mostly pretty soft. And this is sort of where I guess I would talk about how they sound. Now, this gets interesting. So going back a little bit to talking about my Astro A50 headphones. Astro speakers in their headphones genuinely sounds really, really good. It's a very large soundstage. It's very wide. It's very open. I hear a lot of detail. I felt like I could even audio mix some of my music tracks, which you should listen to on SoundCloud, small ad, on the wireless Astro A50 headset. And when I went to look up a review about this headset from somebody else, there was another content creator, I don't remember what her name was, but this person, sorry I bumped the mic, had done a review about these headphones, and they also were a former Astro A50 headset user and then switched to these, and they said in their video that the speakers sounded just like the A50 headphones. I was like, oh cool, I won't be losing any sound quality, this is great. Until I got the headphones and I realized that statement was completely false, in my opinion, completely false, and I would know because I have pretty sensitive ears. These do not sound like the Astro A50 headphones whatsoever. The speakers are not bad. They sound mostly okay, and they don't sound like, you know, particularly amazing. It's not groundbreaking or anything like that. You could definitely get through playing through a lot of games and have a mostly pretty good experience. However, when you go to play games such as Valorant, specifically, a game that relies on being able to hear things clearly in great detail, these headphones, I kid you not, fall pretty short. Because when I went to go play Valorant with these headphones alone, I noticed that I was missing a lot of detail in footsteps, gunfire, being able to hear where my enemy was, and be able to have a bit of an advantage. And so I was left with a very awkward issue. Because I still have and they're sitting here in the background, you can't really see it because the lovely power of RTX. I have my Astro A40 headphones, but they didn't have the mix amp that the A50 had. And up until I had started using Voice Meter Potato to recreate the same mix amp feel for these headphones, because there's only one channel, so all your voice and all your video games go through this singular headset. There's no split channel like there is in the A50 where it says like voice and game. I was running into a bit of a problem because the A50 had the mix amp built into the headphones, these did not. And I like to be able to separate my audio because for a mixing standpoint, I am very meticulous about this, very picky about it, and I want to be able to have control over mixing all that stuff. So then I ended up having, and this is where it sort of like strays off a little bit of the review and just general talking about audio here. Then I ended up having to spend more money on getting Astro's little mix amp right here to plug my A40 headphones in, which has the mix amps. This is the physical mix amp, not the built-in mix amp that the A50s would have or do have, and what this could have had if Logitech was smart. Again, they're owned by the same company, and yet for some reason there's features missing between the two different headsets. I think this is kind of a really huge shortcoming in my opinion. So now leads me to all this really craziness where it's like, crap, I really like these headphones because they're comfy, they're lightweight. I've used these on my laptop, actually. I will unplug the wireless receiver, plug it into my laptop, and I'm off to the races listening to music, you know, or watching videos somewhere else in my house, and I can like leave these plugged in if I want to swap back, and then I can plug these back in my desktop, and then just reload Voice Meter Potato for the audio, and I'm back to having dual headsets. So the frustration is that I literally have to use the A40s just for Valorant like just be able to hear detail, because for some reason Logitech thought it was a really good idea to tune these speakers to have a very narrow sound stage. Like this, like I don't know how to explain what this feels like, but it's kind of like if the A50s were like this as a sound stage, the Logitech headset is like this. It's very small. There's this very narrow sound stage, and I honestly cannot hear detail around me at all. And that's frustrating a little bit. So over the last couple of months or two, I've had to use basically 2 headphones for 2 entirely different purposes, and I can't even audio mix on these headphones, the G733s at all, because the soundstage is so narrow on it. So I guess it's kind of like more of a rant slash I am stupid picky slash I can pick up a lot of things, and this is just my special snowflake setup, and I'm so sorry, but you know, whatever. But genuinely, these headphones are very cool. Like, I mean, it's awesome that they're actually real. Like, to own something from a fandom that you saw in a music video is super cool. But it's frustrating because I bought these headphones thinking that would have the same speaker experience that my A50 had, that these don't have, that I have to band-aid fix by wearing the A40s, which I would also normally use for plugging into like my my phone and stuff. So it's kind of cool. So I can just unplug and just use the same headphones for like my computer to my phone and stuff, but I can't plug. I really wish, actually, something else I wish these headphones did have is Bluetooth support. It would have been really cool to, it would just been an added feature to just have these just pair with your phone, but instead they only plug into your computer. So, I guess to kind of like help summarize all these crazy little thoughts here that I just kind of spewed in this whole video, these headphones are not bad. They're definitely not. I don't remember what the pricing is of them. I think they're around like 100, I think they're like 130 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly. So they are good headphones. If you like KDA as much as I do, this is absolutely the perfect fandom thing. They also have, actually, maybe I can turn it on here. They have LEDs in the front. Now, my camera is extremely stupid. I can't stand this camera. These do have LED strips in the front, and I'll probably use my phone to film some B-roll. But I have mine set to like purple and blue because those are my 2 favorite colors, along with the color white in general. So blue, purple, and white, my favorites. And they definitely look super cool. I actually, kind of a fun little bonus to this, not intentional, I'm sure, but when I walk through the dark with these headphones on, it's kind of like having like a headlamp on your ears. So that's kind of cool if you need to see in the dark for some reason. These could do it. So that's really fun. The software for the headphones is okay. I don't understand a particular issue that I think Logitech needs to address should they ever see this video. For some reason, when you go to update Logitech G Hub, the volume dial on the headphones stops working, and you have to reboot your computer to get the volume wheel to work again. Really bizarre. I don't understand why that's an issue. I don't think that should happen. It charges via USB Type-C, so it has a Type-C to regular USB 2.0 connection. Actually, this is the cable right here, ironically. So this is the cable, and then this is the connector and stuff. It also has a detachable microphone, which I do use, and it just plugs in kind of like that, so you could just, you know, wear it like this and stuff. And if I turn this on, well, now I hear myself twice. Because okay, so one little bit about my crazy audio setup is that because I'm using Voicemeeter Potato, I had this mic route into Voicemeeter Potato that goes out over my mixer, then comes back into OBS and Discord, so I essentially have like a wireless mic. So it's kind of a cool, like, it's really weird. So many pros and cons of this headset, and so many pros and cons to my setup. It's kind of insane. It's like, it's cool that I have a wireless mic of sorts, so I don't, you know, so my friends can still hear me, and I can still swap between these two, walking between out of my office and back in and stuff. But then I don't have the same, you know, headphone quality that the Astray 50s had. So it's a very unique situation that I think I've come up with some really unique ways of solving the issue. But I just think that at the end of the day, for me, soundstage wise, these speakers sound not amazing. They're probably good for most people because most people don't have, you know, most people just don't really care that much about sound like I do. But if you care about sound as much as I do, just know that these headphones do not have the same soundstage as an A50 or an A40. Probably any other headphone. I don't know really what, like, I've sort of sound tested a Corsair Void headset, but that was like a while ago. So they could have changed the speaker quality, I guess, out of all that. So, but overall, it's a cool headphone. It's fun. I like owning it because it just kind of helps complete the setup that I've kind of got with all the like League of Legends stuff and everything. So I'm a big fan of League. So yeah, that's kind of like my weird review slash this is my insane audio setup that I don't really need to do, but I do it anyway because I care about quality and sound and stuff. So I hope this was a helpful video. If anybody has any questions, please drop them in the comment section down below, or better yet, actually, please stop by my stream. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'd rather just talk to you in my Twitch chat, and also we have a really cool community. So join our Discord as well, please. I'd really appreciate that. And come over to my stream at twitch.tv/grid21 if you want to directly talk to me about these headphones more, and I can maybe try to explain, answer a few other questions that you might have, or if you want to know something in particular about it. You can totally do that. I guess one little quick thing is that yes, they do slide up and down. I don't want to adjust the slide, but they do slide up and down. They don't really twist that well to mold to your headset or mold to your headset. You have a headset? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. So anyway, that is my review of the Logitech G733 KDA branded edition headphones. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care.